Hey guys, it's Joshua Reviews. So, let's come to this. This is the last Krampus movie I'm reviewing. Well, technically, right? Because the next movie I'm going to be reviewing is a movie I've covered before on the channel, but I'm going to be revisiting it. It's a Christmas horror story. I've checked that out before, but I feel like that was quite a while ago, so I feel like it needs revisiting. But this is the last one. This is the last Krampus movie I'm checking out. And thank God, because this is the worst. This is the worst one. Yeah, this is the last, thank God, Krampus movie. So, Krampus the Christmas Devil. Not a good movie, but there were some funny moments. I still would not recommend it. I was very close to giving it an F in my last review, and I generously gave it a D-, which probably I shouldn't have. But I just can't. I can't with this one. This one is, you know what I'm going to give it, so I shouldn't even really, hold you guys captive, but until I give the review, but, or give the rating. I'm sorry, this movie's drained me. Krampus 2, The Devil Returns. Yeah. So, okay. So this movie, before I tear it to shreds, I guess I think it's fair that I give it the benefit of a doubt. I should talk about some of the positives. Oh wait, there is none. So, this takes place 5 years after the first movie's events, and we follow the same guy, whatever his name is. What is it? Jeremy Fitzgerald. He is a detective, and in the last movie, I didn't spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it now. His wife died, and his daughter went missing. She got kidnapped by Krampus. And in this one, he gets called back to continue solving the missing kids and whatever. She tries to find them or whatever. I'm just going to be honest. I did not care one single bit about this movie. I tried so hard, guys, but I just couldn't. Okay, so here's the thing. I can have fun with bad movies, right? Mother Krampus and Mother Krampus 2 are two great examples. Both those movies are not good, but they were funny. They were funny bad. I could get enjoyment out of it. My fucking Santa hat is all over the place. What is up with that? And I could have fun with those, right? Nothing for this one. Nothing. It's just a hot steaming pile of turd. So, okay. What I just said, right? The story. It's about Jeremy coming back. He's the detective from the first one. He's trying to find the missing kids, also trying to find his wife. Find his daughter, because she's been kidnapped for 5 years. And that's the story. It's the only bit of story you'll get, which is only in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then after that, they literally just do whatever the fuck they want. My main issue with this movie is there's no clear narrative or structure. Scenes will just sporadically happen and just be thrown into the film with no segue or rhyme or reason, so it creates this very disjointed narrative that makes you go, what the fuck am I watching? It made me so confused while I was watching this movie. It is like they took everything I didn't like about the first movie, put it here, and multiplied it, right? Because I said in my first review that the last 20 to 30 minutes of the movie, they add this weird subplot of this guy that Jeremy arrested, and he comes back for revenge. And he's like, I'm gonna vow vengeance on the family. And in this movie, they kind of do something similar where this guy who I guess lost his child in the first movie, they got kidnapped to Krampus. He blames Jeremy for the disappearance, even though, clearly wasn't his fault. He's like, I'm going to get a group together and we're going to fucking kill Jeremy or whatever. So he gets, a group of motorcyclists or whatever. I don't know, I wasn't paying enough attention. Not because I didn't want to, listen, when I say I'm not paying attention, that's not me I don't want to pay attention, because I do. This is coming from the guy who liked Skinamarink, a movie where it's 99% shots of a wall. I like that movie, right? But I acknowledge it's a slow-ass movie. I would agree that it's kind of boring in some places. But that's the type of person I am. I like to give movies the benefit of the doubt. But when the movie goes out of its way not to care for its audience. You can't expect me to care back. This movie, like, and again, well, I don't know if I said this, but I want to make this clear. No disrespect to the people who made this movie. I'm judging the product, not the people who made this. Because I'm sure whatever thoughts I may have on this movie, I'm sure they had a blast filming this, and I'm sure it probably looked better on paper. A lot of the times it does, because I've been there, I've done that. I mean, a lot of these people were probably just the director's friends or the filmmaker's friends or whatever. So you can tell, because none of the acting in this movie is good. None of it. Oh yeah, Santa makes a return in this movie. I'm just gonna say this is probably the worst portrayal of Santa in any film, any Christmas movie I've ever seen. You think Krampus is like, okay, so here's what I don't get. You have this mythology, the story with Krampus. So much you can do with that. You have this interesting idea of a detective trying to solve the disappearances of the kids, right? And he got Krampus, and Santa is his brother. You can do interesting stuff with that. Like maybe Santa's the moral code for Krampus. Maybe he tries to plead or do a bargain with Krampus. Like, hey, don't kill these kids. I read a story where it was like, Santa felt bad for the kids that Krampus killed. So he tried to interact with him to maybe like free the kids. No, in this one, Santa's a complete fucking asshole. He's literally like, you deserve what you get, you little shit. And it's like, what? It's not the Santa I know. Hashtag not my Santa. It's fucking weird. It's jarring, and he looks nothing like Santa. No disrespect to the actor playing him, but God, I don't like this portrayal of Santa. It's awful and it's cringy. There are some cringe-worthy lines in this movie. Oh my God. There is one part towards the end where it's implied that Santa has his way with some of the people that Krampus has kidnapped. Not referring to the kids. At least I hope that's not what was implied. It was very uncomfortable. There's a lot of uncomfortable moments in this movie. There's a moment towards the end where our main protagonist has a dream where he's having sex with this woman and she's putting blood all over herself, and it's like part of some satanic cult. I didn't understand what the fuck the point of that was. I was literally watching, I was just like, can I get this off my screen? I don't care. It's just pointless nudity for the sake of pointless nudity. It's the same issue I had with the naked chick in the first movie. Like, what was the point? Again, there will be random sporadic scenes that just kind of happen and there's no segue. It's like, okay, we're following Jeremy as he tries to find out what happened to these missing kids. Okay, I got that. But then after like the first 20 minutes, it'll just cut to Krampus killing a bunch of kids. Then it will cut to a family and Krampus kidnaps the kid. Then it'll cut to Jeremy having a conversation with this random person at a bar, and it doesn't go anywhere. Scenes will just 99% of the runtime of this movie is just random, useless shit that you could have cut on the cutting room floor, but then you wouldn't have a feature film. This movie barely clocks in 80 minutes, barely. Without credits, this movie is about an hour and 13 minutes. I think that tells you. I think that's enough said. That's enough on that. Krampus looks completely different than what he did in the first movie, which I'm fine with, but he looks worse in this movie. It looks like, I know the design that they did for Krampus in this movie. I know it's cheap. I know it's just a guy in a mask. But credit where credit's due. I kind of dug the design. But in this one, the mask just looks fucking worse. It looks cheap. It looks like they went to Spirit Halloween and picked up the first devil mask they saw. Like, Krampus. And Krampus is barely in this movie. In fact, that's my issue with these two films. Krampus isn't a threat. There's no, like, take Krampus 2015, for example, right? It's a great Christmas horror movie. They build up to Krampus. You see Krampus's henchmen, like the gingerbread man, the angel star or whatever, the teddy bear that comes alive, the elves, the snowman. And they build up to Krampus's review. And when you see him, he's creepy and you feel the presence of Krampus. Here, there's just no attempt to make Krampus this creepy figure, because Krampus is a pretty creepy figure, especially since this is a legend that parents apparently would tell their kids to keep them, nice. Kind of like La Llorona, where it's like, you scare your kids with La Llorona so they'll behave. And this one is just like, there is no attempt to make Krampus this, like, super, like, I don't know how to describe it, just like this ominous presence. It's the same issue I had with the Slender Man 2018 movie, where it's like, there's no attempt to make Slender Man scary. There's no attempt to, like, because what's a good example? Take Michael Myers, right? He's this mysterious shape, right? This mysterious figure, this masked killer, but you feel his presence in the original movie, and even in some of the sequels, you feel like he is the boogeyman, like he is lurking in the shadows, waiting to kill someone. It's no attempt. Krampus is just standing there 99% of the time when he's on screen, because most of the time he's not even on he's not even on screen. He's just there. It's fucking shit. This movie's fucking boring. It's boring. What is it with these movies and being boring? I just wish there was an attempt. I wish there was an attempt. Oh my God, I need a Christmas miracle. God. Again, no disrespect to the people who made this. I'm just judging the product. You guys made a shit project. This movie drained me. It's by far the worst. Story is a mess. Cinematography is a mess. Random music choices. Horrible acting. Krampus looks shitty. Nothing makes sense in this movie. I hated it. Oh my God, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as super negative, but really, don't watch this movie. It's bad. It's really bad. It's one of the worst ones I've seen. So I think it's without a doubt, this movie is going to get a big fat F for me. It's bad. Of course, it's the last one. I saved the worst for last. At least with Granny Krampus, it was awful, but it had a clear structure. You can watch it and be like, that was a bad movie. This one, I didn't even know what the hell was going on 99% of the time. It just cut to randoms, moments, and I'm just done. So yeah, I'm done with the Krampus movies, technically. Next review is going to be Christmas Horror Story, which has Krampus in it, but it's not Krampus. It's not Krampus. I'm done.